Pabst Blue Ribbon presents the Wrld On GCW Kickoff Show.
Live at a sold-out Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City for the Wrld On GCW, and this is the PBR Kickoff here at the Hammerstein Ballroom. I'm Lenny Leonard alongside the wonderful, the beautiful, the very tall Pollo Del Mar. What a night we've got in store for everybody here tonight.
What an incredible night of professional wrestling action lies ahead. I am Pollo Del Mar, Lenny Leonard. This is a historic night, not just for fans of Game Changer Wrestling, but for fans of independent professional wrestling worldwide. Hands down, a night that so many of the stars on tonight's show have dreamed about being here at Hammerstein.
The biggest night in the history of independent professional wrestling coming to you here tonight from New York City, and we are so excited for everybody to be able to watch the PBR Kickoff show right now on the GCW YouTube channel. You still have time. If you have not ordered the Wrld On GCW, get to your local cable company. Find out what channel it's on. You have less than 60 minutes to order what is going to be a tremendous night of pro wrestling here. Or go to FITE TV and watch it on your computer. You can watch it any way you want, but you do not want to miss what's coming on later tonight.
This show is stacked top to bottom, and the kickoff show alone is going to show you probably almost 50 of your favorite stars from around the world of professional wrestling, and it's just a taste of what lies ahead over the next 3.5, 4 hours of GCW action, headlined by GCW World Heavyweight Champion Jon Moxley taking on Indie Hall of Famer Homicide.
Can't wait to see that one. Two guys that I know very, very well. I've had a long history watching both of those men. You do not want to miss that World Championship match. And we've got so much, even before we get to the main event, we've got two huge matches on the PBR Kickoff show. We've got the Blue Ribbon Battle Royal. We've got the Kickoff Scramble. And it's going to be an insane atmosphere here in this building tonight.
It has been an insane atmosphere since we opened the doors here at noon, and that's well before our sold-out audience arrives.
I can tell in just a few
the energy here at the Hammerstein is electric, because from the fans who are waiting outside still to file in to the performers in the dressing rooms, every single person knows tonight is history in the making, and you have time to watch live. Get over to FITE TV right now and order.
Fans, we are ready to kick things off right now. Let's go to the ring at MLJ for the Blue Ribbon Battle Royal.
Our opening match for the kickoff show is your Pabst Blue Ribbon Battle Royal!
Our participant number one, Psycho Clown.
Where are you sitting? Oh, word? My seat's right here.
Our participant number two,
Dark Sheik making her way to the ring for the very first time in Hammerstein Ballroom. Welcome to the kickoff event of the Wrld On GCW. I am Kevin Gill. I'll be joined tonight by a litany of incredible commentators, including Hall of Famer
course, we will be joined later on this evening during the pay-per-view broadcast, the Wrld On GCW, by Lenny Leonard and Ian Riccaboni as well.
How great is that going to be?
It's great to be in this venue, a historic location for professional wrestling. If you haven't already, be sure to order the Wrld On GCW on FITE.
And while you're at it,
traditional pay-per-view.
Call your local provider, and you know what? Now's a perfect time to pop open a cold Pabst Blue Ribbon. Double confirm your pre-order for the new Orange Crush is all set. And tune in for something that's going to whet your appetite and set the tone for a historic evening. It's a who's who of unusual talents in the ring right now.
And they're starting to fight.
Introducing participant number 5, Hoodfoot!
Chaos here.
Psycho Clown working over Dark Sheik here.
Dark Sheik felt all of that. Incredible, a star, an international star of Psycho Clown's magnitude here as part of the special kickoff event. Effie is fine, Freeman's Warner, and Dark Sheik I thought was going to take flight.
Looks like Parrow might stunned a little bit, but not taking off his feet. And now Dark Sheik!
Whoa!
Stomping down across the shoulders, taking Parrow down to the canvas.
It's like Dark Sheik was about 12 or 15 feet up in the air, and the crowd's going wild at Hammerstein for Dark Sheik.
And Cole Radrick just punching Dark Sheik right in the face.
Radrick, beneficiary of a grassroots online campaign to get him added to this event.
He certainly deserves to be a part of the festivities today. Nice spinning kick off the top rope by Dark Sheik.
Dark Sheik's totally in control right now.
Radrick out of the corner, off the ropes he comes. Dark Sheik trying to stay one step ahead of Cole, but able to hit that cutter.
Easier said than done. Radrick, the human demolition derby.
A lion salt from Radrick on Dark Sheik.
Whoa, it's Hoodfoot.
Hoodfoot comes in, and he's going to town. He's coming face to face with Parrow.
Damn, Hoodfoot just made his debut recently in Game Changer Wrestling in the great city of Detroit, Michigan. But here comes another Hall of Famer, a colleague of yours, Ruckus.
Ruckus makes his way into this battle royal. Going to battle with Cole Radrick here, fighting for the advantage. As the competitors continue to make their way to the ring.
Participant number 7, here's King.
Ruckus showing his athleticism.
KTB on his way to the ring, but Ruckus could be on his way to taking out Radrick.
Radrick is down and lifeless. And Parrow with a big choke slam on Ruckus.
Psycho Clown just got caught coming in by KTB. KTB, innovative as hell, a GCW original through and through.
And battling with Parrow now, and look at the strength of KTB, hoisting up Parrow on his shoulders, plants him, taking a risk, climbing the turnbuckle. Whoa! KTB with the moonsault.
Now the big homie Juicy Finau, Big Toko as he's known, proud Tongan native.
Participant number 9, Too Hot Steve Scott.
Selfie King, Too Hot Steve Scott, one hand on his buttocks, one hand on the selfie camera photo generator, Dave Prazak. Look at Hoodfoot and Ruckus. Psycho Clown getting headbutted straight to hell by Juicy Finau. This is just the kickoff event, Dave. We're not even on to the main show.
The main show, of course, a sellout. It was sold out the first day the tickets went on sale. We thank everyone who participated in that, maybe making their way to the building still, watching on YouTube or FITE. As we prepare for the pay-per-view coming up at the top of the hour. If you haven't ordered, be sure to do so now. We've got a huge event planned, the biggest independent wrestling event ever.
Too Hot Steve Scott clotheslined up and over the top, still holding on to that phone. Psycho Clown with the elimination.
And of course, our next entrant, as the music plays, Spider Nate Webb.
Spider Nate Webb, Dave Prazak, you know it as good as me. He's been a teenage dirtbag for over 25 years. Very hard to be a teenager and a dirtbag for that period of time, but Nate Webb has done it. An icon of game-changer wrestling, of independent wrestling, the patron saint of Indianapolis wrestling, and a good close personal friend of Wheatus. Look at that view. Spider Nate Webb. This could be his night to go all the way, Dave.
Could be as the competitors continue to battle inside the ring. Kirk Sheik choking Psycho Clown with the boot in the corner.
Hoodfoot tearing off a chunk of Parrow.
And Nate Webb looked like he was trying to go over the barricade to do his entrance through the people, but we're in the state of New York. You got to keep things within the ringside area.
Damn, Hoodfoot just driven right onto his head. The sound of stitches fills the air.
So Brendan from Wheatus is in attendance.
Hell yeah.
To see Nate Webb and pull for him to win this battle royal.
It's Big Finn! Second generation star, second generation master of the choke slam. Holy fuck, it's about to be on like Donkey Kong.
He's got Dark Sheik.
Oh!
Basically a power slam from that position.
It's like a rope assist.
Yeah. And
Big Finn and Big Toko.
Face to face.
Respect, brotherhood.
A big hug, but here comes Parrow and Psycho Clown to do some damage.
More entrants coming out, but the combat is focused in that ring.
Of course, the big main event of tonight's pay-per-view. It will be the GCW World Champion Jon Moxley defending against the notorious 187 Rosa. And here comes Janai.
Janai Kai, super talented, one half of Yokai when she's teaming with her homie Yoya. What a breakout single star. You've seen her in Bloodsport, and now you see her just kicking the ribs out of Spider Nate Webb.
Parrow with some devastating offense here. We still have Dustin Thomas.
Dustin Thomas like a tornado, rolling down to that ring. Look at this.
He has a lot of GCW history from the spring break events. Caught everyone's attention, pulling off some very athletic maneuvers despite the fact that he has no legs.
A triumphant human being, an inspiring individual. Dustin Thomas could be here to send a message to the wrestling world.
And he's to the top rope.
Oh, he's in there with KTB.
He's got hold of KTB. DDT right on his head. And Dustin Thomas with the kip up.
Good Lord.
Tremendous. And the area code kick through the ropes.
Love the area code kick.
Not quite sure where he's from, so.
Somewhere not around New York.
And he's going up top again. Dustin Thomas to the top rope. With a swanton.
Got all of it, but he got caught some of Spider Nate Webb on the way down. Nate just taking him right out of the air.
And the crowd showing their appreciation for the competitors here in the PBR Kickoff Battle Royal. Use that hashtag, Wrld On GCW.
And of course, Wrld has no O in it.
Right there, Ruckus, the leg drop, boots on leg drop up the top rope. And Marcus Mathers making his way to the ring.
Marcus Mathers, one of the many young standouts coming up and bubbling through that wrestling underground.
Going to work on Janai Kai. Here comes Yoya.
Tony Deppin's least favorite wrestler, Yoya, has arrived. I personally love Yoya.
The other half of the team of Yokai with Janai. And obviously Radrick has been eliminated. And there's Yoya.
One man standing Spanish fly on Dark Sheik. Radrick's pissed. There was talk of rioting if Radrick was not on the show. He made the show, but he did not win the match.
As we roll on here to
number 17, Charles Mason.
I didn't see him on any of the production lists. Charles Mason, an evil, evil man. Best known for his work in Jersey Championship Wrestling, who you can see free free on the Game Changer Wrestling YouTube page.
And he DDT's Psycho Clown on the edge of the ring right there before getting inside the ring.
Oh, Psycho Clown, his feet did not touch the floor. He's still holding on,
Nope, they have touched him, but did he go over the top?
Ah, good point.
Have to go over the top rope and both feet touch the floor. Eliminated. And that is the music of the legend of independent wrestling from the West Coast.
The new age Punisher,
B-Boy makes his way to the ring. Great to have him as a part of the festivities of the biggest GCW event ever.
B-Boy, a West Coast G, beloved all over this wrestling world. And now the evil Charles Mason trying to take Psycho Clown out. Psycho Clown had it scouted, almost destroyed the Achilles tendon of Yoya while he was at it. Whoa! Is Yoya flipping off B-Boy?
Well, it looks like maybe they're going to go at it. Yeah, that looks to be the case. You don't want to infuriate B-Boy.
No.
Or you'll pay the price. The new age Punisher going to work on Yoya.
Marcus Mathers has been eliminated.
Mathers has been eliminated.
Plus, B-Boy has spent a lot of time on the shelf recuperating, healing, getting back from injury. And what a way to make a return, just kicking the face off of Yoya.
Yeah, the facelift in the corner from B-Boy.
Parrow.
Oh, Parrow!
Look out!
Launching Dark Sheik right on top of Hoodfoot on the floor. And it's LuFisto! Last night she was inducted into the Independent Wrestling Hall of Fame. Sticking around for one more day to participate in the PBR Kickoff Battle Royal.
Unbelievable! The inspiring and triumphant LuFisto on her way to the ring.
And she's got Yoya.
Psycho Clown was eliminated during that entrance. Good God!
Chopping away on the chest of Yoya. LuFisto.
Charles Mason now has a hold of Dustin Thomas, holding him by the neck.
We're just trying to choke him from that position. And let's go with him. And Dustin to the apron and to the floor. He's and LuFisto looking for the burning hammer on Yoya. And she hit it here.
She got him!
Hammer!
Good Lord!
And what's this? Another surprise entrance.
Thunder Rosa! On the kickoff show. Thank you, Pabst Blue Ribbon. Thank you, GCW.
You never know what to expect on a GCW event. And be sure to order the pay-per-view tonight if you haven't already.
If it's this crazy now, Dave, how crazy is it going to be when the main show kicks off? Listen to over 2,000 people screaming the name Thunder Rosa.
Just working over Parrow in the corner. LuFisto, meanwhile, battling Nate Webb. And now she suplexes B-Boy.
Beautiful aerial shot here from the legendary Hammerstein Ballroom. Double no! Both veterans held on.
B-Boy trying to hold on. Nate Webb, back fist to the floor. Nate Webb's eliminated.
Hell yeah. B-Boy holds on though.
Big boot, and that knocks him to the floor. B-Boy eliminated by LuFisto. 2 eliminations by LuFisto right there.
Mason in with the cheap shot. Doesn't have what it takes to face LuFisto eye to eye, person to person.
We got Parrow, Thunder Rosa, LuFisto.
Oh my God. No.
Head scissors on Parrow, takes him out.
Parrow has been eliminated by Thunder Rosa. Parrow can't believe it, he's beside himself.
We're down to 4 competitors. And the Thunder Rosa chant goes up here at the Hammerstein. Big Vin, Charles Mason, LuFisto, and Thunder Rosa. It looks like the women are going to team up here, but Mason's got a hold of them. Well, he had a hold of them, and they're firing back on him right now.
I love this homage to Slayer on LuFisto's tights.
She and Big Vin going back and forth.
Gotta love Big Vin getting his chance to wrestle in the same room that his dad has been in many times. The son of the great ECW original 911. Big Vin now is having his own personal tragedy now as he's just being brutalized by Thunder Rosa and LuFisto.
And it looks like Thunder Rosa may use LuFisto as a launching pad right here. Off the back into the drop kick.
Got all of it too. One more.
And one for Mason as well.
Thunder Rosa, one of the most popular, one of the most electrifying wrestlers of this current moment, in there with one of the all-time greats.
And they're looking face to face now. They worked together against the two men as part of the matchup. And now it is every wrestler for themselves in terms of trying to win this battle royal. And now exchanging forearm shots, Thunder Rosa and LuFisto.
Chaos here. These two hit absolutely hard as hell, and you could see, even though Thunder Rosa is a current superstar. Wait a second.
Right. Mason with Thunder Rosa over the top, and she's
That's bullshit.
He has a smile on his face, but now LuFisto's got a hold of him. Dumped with the suplex.
Dumped him right on his head.
And look at LuFisto.
What?
Showing her strength right there, hoisting up Big Vin.
I thought Vin was going for a choke slam there. LuFisto, the legend, inducted into the Hall of Fame just last night. What an amazing surprise to have her here as part of this.
Trying to get enough leverage to dump Big Vin over the top rope and eliminate him, but he elevates her to the apron.
The power of Big Vin.
And LuFisto
has been
knocked to the floor. She's out of this. It's Big Vin and Charles Mason, the last two, as part of the PBR Kickoff Battle Royal.
Time to unbutton the top button of that blazer. If Charles Mason's going to get any business done, he's going to need to give it his all right here, right now. Big Vin, a man of the people, a man who's on fire with the spirit of GCW.
Going for the sleeper hold, trying to cut off the circulation. Charles Mason didn't have it quite cinched in.
I like this form, though, way high up on the back.
Oh! Over the top, catches himself before hitting the floor.
Big Vin still in this.
And he's got a hold of Mason. Choke slam!
Oh my God!
Big Vin is your winner!
What a moment! Big fucking Vin. Say it loud, say it proud. What a moment. I'm speechless, Dave. I'm absolutely speechless.
Getting his hand raised here at the Kickoff Battle Royal.
Pull that camera back and show everyone here celebrating the greatness of Big Vin.
Celebrating with his dad. 911, a hell of a moment here at the Hammerstein Ballroom. The Wrld On GCW. The PBR Kickoff show continuing here. And we take a look at this crowd here in New York City. Lenny Leonard back with Pollo Del Mar. And Nancy Leroy, get up in here, man. You got to get your shot, dude. Where are you? Let me get out of the way here. You get in the middle. I hear you. All right.
Yeah.
Going to have to tune in, and there's still time to get on over to FITE TV and order, because we're still about a half hour away from the kickoff of the Wrld On GCW.
Yeah, call your local cable company as well. You can watch the rest of the show here tonight. We've got the kickoff scramble still to come, but Nestle Real, we got you in here. What match are you looking forward to the most tonight?
There's two matches, okay? Oh, actually, no, there's three. Let me get that right. There's three matches. All right, number one, there is, I went to Florida for this, so I have to look for this match. Joey beating up that rat bastard, Mack Cardona, whooping the holy fuck out of him. It's going down. You think all the anger that the times that he didn't get, well, numerous opportunities on another television show that's on TBS, but you know, he's going a lot of frustration. Anyway, the second match, I'm glad Alley Catch is her dream match. It's also my dream match. I like both.
You need to speed this up.
Ruby Soho's here. We're excited.
It's only a 4-hour show.
Yeah.
Come on, Nasty Leroy, get it together.
I got it.
And the last
And
one?
I know the last one you're ready for is the kickoff scramble.
Yeah,
I know that one. You told me before the show you were
Yeah,
excited about that one.
I
You were
love
looking
that.
forward to it. So you know what?
Yeah.
Since you are so excited for it, let's get it to the ring right now. Let's go to MLJ and the kickoff scramble.
Yeah.
This match is your scramble match. One ball with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first, weighing at 180 pounds, from Old Cartwheel, New York, this is the Reefer.
Queens, New York is in the place. Grim Reefer, lungs full of THC distillates, concentrates, vapors, and flowers.
Veteran of the East Coast independent wrestling scene, Grim Reefer.
Reefer is dope. Reefer is dope. Reefer stays dope. He is the human personification of marijuana. And of course now we know medical marijuana, it's a revolution. But when Reefer started smoking in wrestling, it wasn't really accepted, let's say. Not really within the confines of the corporate wrestling structure. But in the world on GCW, we don't give a single fuck about the corporate wrestling structure. We only care about the wrestling.
225 pounds, from his own personal hell, Shane Mercer.
The Iron Demon, Shane Mercer, makes his way to the ring.
What a talent.
One of the most powerful, strong individuals. Feats of strength aplenty coming from Shane Mercer during each and every one of his matches. Great to have Stephen DeAngelis helping out with the ring announcing duties for some of the matches here tonight.
He's the man I saw introduce many matches here at the Hammerstein Ballroom over the years.
Yes, of course, voice of ECW.
And a hell of a nice guy. Here comes the NCO.
From Dallas, Texas, Dante Leon.
Dante Leon slides into the ring. Another great acrobat, rising star in the world of professional wrestling, and a part of the GCW roster here in 2022.
Yep, proudly representing Texas, where he's from. There's been an influx of talent in GCW lately from all over, including this man from California. Absolute standout. And guess what his name is?
California, he is Jack Cartwheel.
Living up to his name as he cartwheels his way to the ring.
And cartwheels his way directly into your hearts. Fans losing their shit, and with good reason. Referee Max Recon in the ring. He's going to have his hands full for this one.
Max Recon, you say?
Weighing at 191 pounds, from the village
Speaking of the
of
Texas
Houston,
wrestling
Texas,
scene,
Ninja Kamikaze Mack.
Ninja Mack, Ninja Kamikaze Mack, Ninja Fuck Mack, call him what you want, but make sure you put the respect on his name that he deserves. Innovative trailblazer, pioneer of a whole new style of high flying.
A true acrobat inside of a professional wrestling ring, and typically also outside of a professional wrestling ring, over the top to the floor style.
Of 630 spicy tacos. Hailing from the nearest drive-thru in your Taco Bell. He is the sauce god, Alex Zayne.
Now listen, Dave, you've seen the sauce Alex Zayne before. We know to the depths and the limits of his sauce game. There are no limits. But today he's transcended regular humanity. He is a sauce god in this moment. In Hammerstein for GCW, look at the sauce god. Drink it in. Don't get it in your eye.
Bit of a different look. Red hot sauce from Alex Zayne coming face to face with Shane Mercer right there.
Sauce god. Here comes MLJ. I think we're about to set this off.
And we have the opening bell. Right off the bat, going for big maneuvers to try to score the victory here. Pop up, caught, power slam. Mercer, just devastating maneuver there on Grim Reefer.
Reefer all the way out to the floor. One pin, one elimination to win this.
And Mercer ran through that double clothesline attempt and soared to the floor. But here comes Jack Cartwheel and Ninja Mack.
Good God.
Showing off their athleticism. Ninja Mack and Shane Mercer here going at it on the floor. And here comes Alex Zayne. Springboards from the inside on the second rope. Clears the top to the floor and wiping out his opponents.
That's Sauce God level tactics.
But keep your eye on Dante Leon now, ascending all the way to the top rope as he keeps an eye on his opponents on the floor.
The End Seeker willing to risk his own life, his own well-being to get the win.
Nails that twisting press to the floor. Again, if you haven't already, place
Wait
your
a second.
order.
Wait, hold on, Dave. Wait a minute.
Oh.
When you see that L get placed in between the lips of Grim Reefer, it only means one thing. He's only going one place right now. But you know what that place is? It's Cloud9, baby. Let's go.
Grim Reefer puffing away as the fans show their appreciation. The fans continuing to file in to fill this building. Sold out Hammerstein Ballroom here in New York City. Join us at the top of the hour on pay-per-view as well as FITE for the World on GCW.
Moxley versus Homicide. The Briscoes Open Challenge. Effie and Jarrett, Janela and Cardona, Catch and Soho. All that and so much more. You don't want to miss the wrestling event of the year. It's going down tonight, only on pay-per-view and FITE TV, the World on GCW.
Look at Ninja Mack's agility as he takes Grim Reefer off his feet, gets him in position. Let's see what Ninja Mack has in mind.
Throws one of those gauntlets.
Is he going to drop an elbow?
Who knows?
Where have I seen this before? Oh, cartwheeling over the man.
What?
Handspring into the moonsaults by Ninja Mack.
Ninja Mack, a very differently abled human being.
And often opponents, often tag team partners now battling one another, Dante Leon and Ninja Mack.
These two guys came out together, broke into the scene. God! In Houston, Texas, their work with Loco Wrestling got them the attention of Game Changer Wrestling, and either of these two guys could go all the way to the victory.
Dante Leon, before he could hit something off that top rope, Shane Mercer connecting with him. Taking away the balance of Dante Leon. Let's see what Shane Mercer has in store for him.
Well, Mercer got cut off by the Sauce God. Mercer's got enough power for multiple people, but I can't imagine what they're trying to do here.
He's got Dante Leon on his shoulders and a single-handed knuckle lock with Alex Zayne. Works over both of his opponents with one maneuver right there, tossing Dante off that top rope down to the canvas hard. Ninja Mack was going for the monkey flip right there, but Alex Zayne places Mack on the top rope. Shane Mercer runs into the knees of Ninja Mack. And here comes Alex Zayne, top rope Rana. Holds on. German suplex. Launching Shane Mercer on him. It's all Alex Zayne right now. Cartwheel back up on the apron. Connects with the enziguri. Back of the head. And now sweeps the legs of Zayne. Cartwheel.
Wow.
Dropping that elbow.
So talented. The pride of California, Jack Cartwheel. In the biggest opportunity of his life here at the Hammerstein.
Oh, but caught by the throat. Shane Mercer's got Jack Cartwheel trying to fight out of this. Military press coming up. He's got Jack Cartwheel overhead. Here comes Dante. He just gets clotheslined.
One arm, the power of Mercer.
And drops Cartwheel on top of Alex Zayne.
Shane Mercer knows how to play this game every step of the way.
Doesn't look like that punch had any effect on Mercer as he just clotheslines Ninja Mack.
Ninja Mack wishes he was back in the dojo.
Hoisting him up. What? What in the world?
Good God! The power of Shane Mercer just flipping him like a, I don't even know, like what, a top, a dreidel? What flips to that?
Well, he landed on top of Zayne, but right now Mercer and Grim Reefer connects with the drop kick. Reefer off the second, but gets caught by Mercer.
Listen to this crowd. They love Grim Reefer from one of the 5 boroughs, the best borough, in my opinion, of Queens, but Reefer holds it down for all of New York City.
Cartwheel to the top rope while the crossface cinched in, down on the canvas. Twisting press!
Good God!
Breaks up that submission attempt. Dante Leon now to the top.
The End Seeker seeking the end of Cartwheel. Got him!
Hits the cutter. Beautiful maneuver from Dante Leone. Unable to go for the cover to try to get the victory, though.
He might have had it right there if he went for it.
Lands a shot on Alex Zayne. Dante in command right now.
The Sauce God, the most experienced of, besides Grim Reefer, of everyone in this match.
Ninja Mack off the top of the poison Rana.
Unbelievable.
Mack getting Dante in position. Overhand chop. Ninja Mack's gonna go up top again. Ninja Mack, oh, but there's Mercer. Putting a stop to the high-flying tactics of the Ninja.
Yeah, Mercer definitely wants to slow down that high-flying, quick game as you see the ring, the brass ring, for later on. Good God, moonsault and battery, hooks him, goodbye, Ninja Mack, no!
Grim Reefer breaking up the pin attempt. Reefer would love to win this match here in New York City, but gets tossed overhead, launched all the way across the ring right there by Mercer.
Grim Reefer's one of those guys, a true last outlaw, someone who was told he didn't belong, he didn't fit in, but here he is at Hammerstein.
Look at the power of Mercer again, power bombing. Zayne hoisting him up again. They're in the ropes. What does he have in mind? Oh, holding him in position. Jack Cartwheel.
Oh my God, Cartwheel!
Shooting star press across the chest, on the apron, down to the floor. Everybody pulling out all the stops to win this matchup.
This is game-changer wrestling. There's nothing else like it.
Reefer utilizing that chair, but it doesn't affect Mercer.
Trying to level the playing field with a chair, but good luck. There you go. That'll level the playing field. Ref's going to allow it.
Low blow. And getting that chair in position. Reefer off the chair, grabbing hold of the head.
Oh, wait a second.
Blocking the DDT attempt. Up on the shoulders. Oh no, that chair.
Oh my God.
Still in the ring. He's got Reefer on his shoulders. Shane Mercer.
Reefer, though, trying to fight back.
Trying to save himself from certain doom right there.
Reefer trying to create some separation. DDT on the chair!
Cover!
1, 2, 3!
Grim Reefer pulls out the victory!
Reefer got the job done in his hometown. New York City, this is your son. Your pot-smoking, highly talented, sometimes misunderstood son. The great Grim Reefer. A well-deserved victory for an unsung hero of New York wrestling.
Several fantastic athletes battling in this matchup, and this is just the kickoff show, folks. We have a huge pay-per-view coming up at the top of the hour. It's available on traditional pay-per-view. Call your local cable company. Find out exactly how you can watch the World on GCW. If you can't do that, join us on FITE.
And you don't need a passport, you don't even need a Vax card to enjoy the show from home. It's a different story here in New York City, where Dave Prazak and your boy KG are here, along with a talented team of commentators to hold it down for you this evening. And we're talking about setting the tone for a historic night. This building, look at those people, sold out in just over 1 day with no matches announced. Before anyone knew that it was Moxley and Homicide. Before anyone knew the devious actions Jeff Jarrett was going to take to set up this match with Effie. Before Chelsea Green had her fling with Joey Janela.
Oh boy.
Before all those things, there was a sold-out show, and now we're here to manifest wrestling greatness. Thank you for tuning in. Lenny Leonard, I see Lenny Leonard over here. Hey Lenny, come out, have a seat with us for a minute. Let's chop it up.
Man, this has been absolutely insane.
You're right back here in your home area of New York.
Love coming back here, but I don't think I've ever been back here for anything.
And what's this? The Dirty Daddy, Chris Dickinson, making his way to the ring, along with promoter Brett Lauderdale. I mean, this is a huge weekend, a huge night in the history of GCW. Whoa! Might as well celebrate a little before we get the show officially kicked off on pay-per-view. We got some time left.
Russ wilding out like he's on 4 sugar-free vanilla lattes.
Pumping these people up. Ready to see some GCW tonight.
Sending 1 or 2 last-minute texts and tweets to his inner circle before addressing the masses. Great to see Dickinson here too.
You know, I fucking love going to Los Angeles, where they sell us out every time. I love going to Chicago, where we sell out every fucking time. I love going to Dallas, where we're gonna start selling out soon. And I love going to Atlantic City, where we set records every fucking time we go there. But I gotta tell you, for this kid from Rochester, New York, there's no place I'd rather be right now than the center of the universe, New York fucking City! Let me tell you something about GCW. And this is something you can't say about any of the other big companies. This company started from nothing. Nothing. When GCW started, I was working 2 jobs. I was delivering Chinese food and pizza 4 days a week. Sometimes with a 3-year-old in my back seat. Who was there in Howell, New Jersey? Check this out. The red fucking chairs. Who remembers these? All the way from Game Changer World in Howell, New Jersey. And now it's here in the Hammerstein Ballroom. I see a lot of people here who have been with us the whole way. I speak on behalf of all the OGs from GCW and I say thank you. I gotta tell you something. This hasn't been an easy last couple of years. March 2020, right? You know. You know. We were right there. We were 2 weeks away from the biggest weekend in indie wrestling history. We were about to take over the world, for real. What happened? This guy was supposed to wrestle Minoru Suzuki in front of like, I don't know, 3,000 people. And we lost it all. COVID came, right? And everything's fucking canceled. And before everything completely shut down and we went into quarantine, we had one last show just under the wire at the Voltage Lounge. Who's been to the Voltage Lounge? And one of our partners, somebody I looked up to, on what was a really tough day for me and all of us, came up to me and what did he say? I've seen 1 million GCWs come and go. It will never last. You kidding me? What an insult. You telling me the people in this locker room, what are you trying to tell me? There's 1 million of them? You ever seen fucking Alley Catch? Part of the fucking women's revolution. She's changing the game. She's the toughest bitch in wrestling, let me tell you. You seen 1 million Alley Catches? I don't think so. You guys know about FITE? That's my guy, that's our guy. Let me tell you something. There ain't a million Effies, trust me. I'm so proud to have Effie as part of our team, and together we're gonna make wrestling as gay as fucking possible. So listen, we do have time because, well, we're about to, start this program at 8 o'clock. So let me tell you something. So look at me. I've seen a million GCWs come and go. Now, motherfucker, there's only one GCW, and at 8 o'clock we go live on fucking pay-per-view!
All right. First things first. I've been waiting a long time to do this right here in this building in my hometown. How the fuck is everybody doing in New York City tonight?
Great ovation for Chris Dickinson.
That is love, that is recognized. I love every fucking one of you people here, all over the world, from New York City to Tokyo, Japan. But I would not be standing here right now in this building. It wasn't Ring of Honor. It wasn't Evolve Wrestling. It wasn't anybody else. It wasn't Beyond Wrestling. It was nobody but these three fucking letters that gave me this microphone and put me in this fucking ring right now in my fucking city. So I will take this moment, since I am on the fucking hot seat, to tell you right now, I'm coming back spring break weekend. For everybody out there, everybody that was so gracious, every message you wrote to me, everybody who donated to me, everybody who went out of their way to pick me up when I was down, because it was rough. I thank you, and I love each and every one of you, and thank you, Brett, for giving me the stage tonight, even though I can't compete. But man, we got the biggest independent wrestling show in history for you tonight, New York City. So I'm gonna give the mic back over to Brett Lauderdale. Everybody have a good night.
I forgot one thing that was really important, the most important reason I came out here. For real, I see a lot of people from Howell, New Jersey that have been with us the whole way. And I love all of you, but there's some people that couldn't be with us tonight. And I want to take a second to remember them. Tracy Smothers. Justice Payne. Big fucking Nate, 666. Packer Hogan, greatest wrestling fan of all time. The Plague Bringer, Marcus Crane, we miss you already. God, I fucking wish he was here. Danny Havoc, we miss you. Danny Havoc and all of them, because the world's on GCW, let's give the biggest fucking one we can get. Because tonight at Hammerstein Ballroom, it's GCW!
Ladies and gentlemen, the World on GCW is currently the #4 trend
Ladies
in the
and gentlemen,
world,
before
and the
we begin
main
the
show has not
I
even
want
kicked
to
off
thank
yet.
GCW for inviting me to be part of tonight's show, however small. The last time I was here, it was 15 years ago. And I haven't been in the ring in this building since, and I thank them, and I thank them for letting me be a guest, because this is their house now. And it's their house because it's your house. Every time a wrestling show is in this building, back in the ECW days, you let the world know what you wanted, and you refused to put up with crap. And if you saw stuff you didn't like, you were vocal here too. This is your building. The success lies on the locker room and all of you. I thank you, and I bring you my ring announcing colleague this evening, your very own Amelia.
MLJ and Stephen DeAngelis handling the ring announcing duties here in the Hammerstein tonight. Emel's got his own style, man.
Yeah, Emel's
I
fired
feel
up.
real overdressed, so I'm gonna leave. Amelia, thank you. Congratulations on everything, man.
DeAngelis makes the tag. MLJ, it's all you, buddy.
New York fucking City! We are out here, and you see in the aisleway that we've already got not one, not two, but 3 ladders set up, because we're starting right at 8 o'clock. We're gonna bring out the competitors for the brass ring ladder match right now.
We're going to go on the air at the top of the hour on FITE and pay-per-view. The competitors that will be a part of the brass ring ladder match going to make their way to the ring before we go on the air as we continue the kickoff show here. If you haven't placed your order yet, get it in. Be sure to join us for the pay-per-view event just a few minutes away.
Jordan Oliver, the mastermind behind Young, Dumb, and Broke, goes great with the crew, but loves handling business on his own. 2021 has really set the tone for 2022 to be the year of Jordan Oliver, and there's no better way to set your year off right than to win an opportunity of this magnitude, a shot at any title in Game Changer Wrestling anytime.
One of the true rising stars in the world of professional wrestling is Jordan Oliver, someone to keep your eyes on for the next several years. He's main evented his first GCW event a few weeks ago in Los Angeles in a no-rope barbed wire match against Atticus Cogar.
Whoa.
And a great technician, but also someone with a bit of an attitude problem, in the opinion of myself. And several other members of the GCW locker room. You can't take away from his ability inside the ring, though. One of the most technically gifted athletes
Absolutely.
in GCW is Tony Deppen.
What he lacks in interpersonal relationship skills, he makes up for in talent.
Climbing those ladders on the way to the ring. Better than going underneath them.
Amen.
That would be a whole lot of bad luck for
the world gathered to witness the greatest wrestling event of our lifetimes.
Yeah, you got Vladimir and Charlie right there in the front row.
Yeah, right there.
That's what tells you it's a big event for professional wrestling in New York City.
And Vladimir and his homie, they got their eyes tuned to that ramp because they want to see the different fucking boy, Jimmy Lloyd, make his triumphant entrance to the Hammerstein. Jimmy, one of the cornerstones of GCW, just 24 years old, has accomplished more in his young career than most people do in a lifetime. Done it on his own terms. Former child actor, current hardcore wrestling superstar.
But he's also shown that he's very athletic and has fared very well in these Scramble matches over the past several months in GCW, in addition to doing the deathmatch style.
I've never seen Jimmy look so happy. Did you see that look of contentment on his face?
Well, there's 2,000 people he's looking at.
Jimmy Lloyd is finally home, smiling freely. What a glorious day.
This is the largest crowd ever to witness professional wrestling in the Hammerstein Ballroom. We adjusted the setup so that we could fit more seating than previous wrestling events did that sold out in this venue, just so we could break the record.
Absolutely. And to accommodate the demand, I wish we could have somehow done even more to let everyone in that wanted to be here, but we appreciate everyone using the hashtag #TheWorld on GCW, up to the #4 trend in the world right now. Keep using that hashtag, spread the word. There's still time to order the show.
And Alex Colon.
What a shot.
The ultra-violent champion of GCW.
It's amazing. You look at Alex Colon with a belt on, coming out in front of thousands of people, waving a flag to represent him to a massive roar. These are all feelings like a John Wayne Murdoch, for example, will never get to feel. This is Alex Colon's day. This is Alex Colon's moment, and I think Alex is going to go all the way here. He is the current ultra-violent champion, but he's a whole lot more.
He three-peated as the winner of the Tournament of Survival.
No one's ever done that.
Also won the most recent NGI tournament. Alex Colon, a part of this matchup.
A god of deathmatch wrestling, and he's the co-host of the Wrld of Deathmatch podcast, available multiple times a month on patreon.com/GameChangerWrestling. The Game Changer Wrestling Patreon is a great way to stay appraised of everything in the Wrld on GCW, advanced ticket sales, exclusive merchandise, podcasts, and so much more. Tune in and watch out for this maniac. Imagine opening the closet door in our spacious hotel suite, Dave Spacek, and accommodating that, encountering that, a French-Canadian Frankenstein.
He's not even human.
Clearly not.
We have 5 of our competitors in the ring thus far. Legend of the deathmatch style.
Oh my God.
G-Raver.
I'll never forget my time in Japan touring with Game Changer Wrestling, watching people like G-Raver, Jimmy Lloyd, Alex Colon, watching these guys lay it all down in the ring. Blood, sweat, additional blood, and then absolutely no tears. Main eventers, stars everywhere they went, and to see them get their due, to get their proper respect on their home soil is incredible.
We're a minute and a half away from going on pay-per-view.
And you know what it's all about, people? It's that brass ring hanging above the ring. The person who possesses that, the person who can gain possession of that through this match, is able to turn that in anytime, any place, anywhere for a shot at any belt.
And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to order the show tonight.
Just 60 seconds till we go live on pay-per-view. Now's the time. Hit up FITE. Hit up your cable company. Call a friend, call a neighbor. It's time to go.
We thank you for joining us here on the Kickoff Show.